Hey everyone, it's Wacko Bob, host of the Wacko Weekly and owner of the wrestling radio show The Dark Match. I'm mainly here to talk about the Wacko Weekly and another edition of basically Victoria Lindsay again. I just got through watching America's Newsroom on Fox and just got to see the debate go down, and it's one time where I absolutely disagree with Fox News, which is unbelievable. I normally agree with them on a lot of issues. I don't always agree with them, but here's one where I totally disagree with America's Newsroom because of the fact that I just got to hear information that Mercedes Nichols is her family is suing the sheriff for accusations that he had made that have caused emotional trauma and distress for Mercedes Nichols and their entire family. Now, this is all I got to say where that goes. This falls back on a lot of points that I made. The fact that the mother of Mercedes Nichols in interviews on Fox and CNN and MSNBC lied. Lied about Mercedes Nichols' involvement in the beating of Victoria Lindsay. It's all on camera. We have not seen the entire footage yet. And let me tell you, if the entire footage of what happened could come out, it'll be proven that, Mercedes was there. Mercedes, no matter what, at the least, is an accessory. And I believe she had a lot to do with it. Don't give me this Mercedes Nichols could have stopped it. But let me get to the point of this whole matter. They're talking about the emotional distress it has cost Mercedes Nichols and her family, what it's costing them. Now, last time I checked, Mercedes Nichols is still under trial, I believe. Kara Murphy's the only one to get off, and the two kidnappers are the ones who basically had their charges dropped against them. Now you want to sue for defamation? Let's get. What about? Let's look at Victoria Lindsay and her family. What about the emotional distress and trauma you caused Victoria Lindsay? How about this? I don't buy what I got to hear them say. What little bit I got to hear them say during court about Victoria Lindsay supposed to be a slut. Victoria Lindsay is supposed to be the one who threatened to beat the hell out of everybody. I don't buy any of that. Judging what I saw there, I don't buy it. I see people who hated Victoria Lindsay and people that were supposed to be friends of Victoria Lindsay turn their backs on Victoria Lindsay. Just because they had to be, quote, cool. And the girl getting good grades and is supposed to be an amazing cheerleader, who had a job, just was not the in thing for them to hang out with these people. What about Victoria Lindsay? If you're going to sue for anything and they win, Victoria Lindsay better be able to sue to get that whatever money they win, because no matter what happens, no matter if the kids go to jail or not, the 5 remaining, there's still going to be civil charges. And the one who was emotionally distressed is Victoria Lindsay and her family. I don't want to hear about Mercedes Nichols, Kara Murphy. Oh God, I can't think of the names right now altogether. Forgive me for that right now. I don't want to hear about any of them. Brittany Hardcastle. I don't want to hear about any of them being emotionally distressed for what they did. They're the ones laughing while they're in their little jail jumpsuits and everything, going to jail because they're proud of what they did. They should be ashamed of themselves. And let's give the reality check here. The sheriff said that these girls had an animalistic attitude and their animalistic actions, like they were animals. And they were! The video shows it for what you get to see. I'm going to talk about this on the Wacko Weekly. For those that don't know, check the Wacko Weekly out in 2 days. That'll be Saturday, July 26th at 2 p.m. now. That's Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m. for those on the Pacific. The attitudes that have gotten into this are endless. And since when did Mercedes Nichols become a victim? The only victim is Victoria Lindsay. And she's already been a victim of the judicial system already with the way they let Kara Murphy go, the way they let the two kidnappers go. If anything, those kids and everything should be charged with perjury because they've lied. There's still felony charges against Mercedes Nichols. If she should be found guilty, how the hell is the family going to make money off the sheriff who was just stating an opinion of what he saw, which is a professional opinion? That's not a personal opinion. Whether he likes or dislikes these girls is irrelevant. He's not going off anything personal here. And if these girls should make money, that shows you how bad our judicial system has messed up. Let's get down to the reality here. All this family wants is something out of nothing. Nothing that they have. It's not defamation of character if it's the truth. It's not slander if you're telling the truth about someone. I'm sorry. The truth, defamation of character, and slander are in totally different worlds. And the truth, no matter what, should not justify lawsuits for defamation of character or slander. And I'll tell you right now, with what was said about Victoria Lindsay at that trial, there should be civil suits there. You want to do defamation of character? How about that? When Brittany Hardcastle was calling Victoria Lindsay a slut, saying she was screwing every guy she sees. This is unbelievable. And they're practically sticking up for the fact that this lawsuit is going on like this. And they're comparing this to what happened to Kobe Bryant. They're comparing this to what happened with the guys in the Duke case. Those are different issues. Those are totally different things that add up in different ways to what you saw here. The Duke lacrosse team, that is defamation of character against them. Because what turned out to be charges against them were lies. And they have every right to sue whoever involved in that. They have every right to sue for whatever reason. This is not a reason to sue. These girls and the two boys are not the victims here. Victoria Lindsay is the victim. And I don't want to hear how bad she was, because she wasn't bad. What the sheriff said is not wrong. You really want to hear something? I'm calling these girls animals. I'm calling them all animals, including Kara Murphy, who's free, who had the charges dropped against her. Sue me! Ay, ay, ay. I can't believe some of the stuff I'm hearing come out of the mouths of babes, and oh my God. And Fox News? I mean, as Republican as I am, as moderate as I am, I disagree with what I just heard in America's Newsroom. I absolutely disagree. Unbelievable. Anyways, check out the Wacko Weekly this Saturday, and every Saturday is at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to actually talk about this matter more. Ariel, I hope you're listening. I hope you're doing okay, and I'm planning to get you back on the show so we can talk more on this issue with Victoria Lindsay.